Okay, Ty, here's your second video. Now I want to restate again that you made some good progress, okay? We do have you going forward, and we do have that front foot opening up. That all looks good. Now I want you to think to your 4-step drills. Step 1, step 2, step 3, and step 4. Okay, that going forward and that getting on that front foot and that body moving forward is all part of step 1. So we're going to keep concentrating on that step 1 and getting right. Now in the last video I showed where your back elbow still stayed down and it didn't come up. Okay, I told you the other day at practice you're still keeping a good frame. Now we just got to adjust that frame. Okay, so the next things you're going to learn and we got to work on is getting that back elbow up when we go forward to get in that load position. Okay, and when we start turning is to switch those elbows so that the left arm will be higher than the right arm when that elbow comes down to your side. Okay, buddy? Now, I'm using Colby here because that's the only other video I have availability to. Not that he's got it all perfect. What I want you to see here, let me zoom out a little bit. That's about right. He's right. He's waiting, he's waiting, he's waiting, he's waiting, he's waiting. I should have did this better. You see, he dips back a little bit. Remember, I said that wasn't bad for you. Now look how he goes forward. Now his hands are up above his head. That's not where you start. That's not a big deal. That's not where you start. Starting's where you're comfortable. The most important part of the swing is to being comfortable in the box waiting on the pitch. If you're not comfortable, the rest of it you're not going to be comfortable with and you're going to struggle. That's where he's comfortable. You're comfortable with your hands lower. None of that matters. That's where you're comfortable. But I want you to watch as he does go forward. Look how that right elbow stays up. Hard to see on this angle, I know. There's into 1 foot plant. Okay, that back elbow's up. Remember I said when you go forward, you load it up. Okay, right there you can see the right elbow is higher than the left elbow. That's exactly what we want right there, buddy. Okay, and we're going to get you on that. We are going to get you on that. No worries. Now, when he comes here and there's that foot strike, I want you to see here how he's already starting to drop that elbow a little bit. But look at his shoulders. See how the front one's a little bit lower than the back one? That's a good load position. And now as he turns, look at him switch. Right there. There's that frame. It's dropping down and the left one's coming up. Now you can see right there. Here's his right arm. Here's his left arm. His left arm is not perfectly straight because his hands are right by his back shoulder and not way back here where you put them. Okay? Where you put them, drop them way back here, that's causing too much bat drag. The bat is going to drop behind your shoulder. That's where it's supposed to be to get in the slot. You just don't want it way back here. Then your left arm's too extended, and it's causing a longer circle through the zone, a longer loop, and it's causing bat drag. And you can see how he hit. There's contact. Still got some bend in that left arm. Still has bend in that front arm. He has kept that frame, and that's contact. And if you got any questions or thoughts that maybe that's not strong, bear in mind this pitch is the one that left the yard. Okay, so that there is strength in this. Just want to prove. Now look at this here. This is step 2 of the drills. See how he's open. See how the hands are still high in front of his shoulder. They look lower because he's bent over from the waist. If you're looking straight on, his legs would be here, his waist up would be here. Okay, that's the thing we'll get fixed, but I ain't worried about that right now. I'm worried about getting the basics in here for you. And he hasn't extended. That's where he's making contact to go to center. Okay, we're going to get that with you. There's another important thing you're going to learn. that foot gets planted right there, he's going to sink into it a little bit. Now look, there, he's starting his turn. That foot's planted. He sinks in and he's ready to start his turn. I want you to look at this angle from nose to foot. That's an important angle. Remember on the last video I said your head still drifts forward a little bit. That's slowing you down. You got to stop and rotate. I want you to see when he stops and he rotates, how we're staying on that angle. That's the lean back angle all the way through contact. Now remember I said that foot's going to come off the ground. You can see his foot clearly coming off the ground and moving forward. You can see it. Remember I said it's going to come closer to your front knee. Now if you were straight on side, that would be really, really close. Now you can see him on that line. You can see how he drops back a little bit. Remember I said that foot's going to come up and you're going to sit on it. You can see the foot comes up and it drops back as he sits on it. That's part of the balance, okay? So recap, what we're fixing to start really working hard on is when you go forward to load, that right elbow is coming. Now your hands are down here. And like I said, that's fine. Okay, buddy, that's fine. And you can see how his right elbow comes up. It's up above this one. There's that frame. And as there's his frame. That front shoulder's a little lower than the back. And when he gets ready to turn, he's got them switched. Front elbow's higher, back elbow's down on the side. And those shoulders have switched positions. Now that all has to do with this front view here. If it was frontwards, his legs, his waist up, would actually lean in a little bit. We're going to work on all that, but right now what I'm concerned about is these arms and that frame and this turn. And from here to here. Back elbow up, put the elbow down, let that frame switch so you're pulling it back and act. And you turn hands there until the turn. He's fully turned. He's got that front leg extended, popping that front hip back, letting the back hip come forward, letting that back foot come off the ground. And then on there is where you push the hands. And you can see here, he hasn't rolled his wrist yet. Get here, he still has not rolled his wrist. Now, on this view here, but remember I said on the last video, your arms are going to get that back straight out. He's a little off on this swing, but he's still got that good, strong extension where the bat is an extension of the arms, straight out, pointed towards the pitcher. Wrist have not rolled. Okay? This is the stuff we're going to start working on you, and we'll get closer to finished product. Keep up with your drills, buddy.